Sleeping phone.
Welcome back to the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. We're brought to you by Pelican, built tough for all situations. Go to pelican.com. Yak Gadget, for all your fine kayak fishing accessory needs. Go to yakgadget.com. Eastport Marina, on the beautiful shores of Dale Hollow Lake. For all your lodging, kayaking, and fishing needs, go to eastport.info. Now let's get this show started.
Hey guys, it's Takeover Tuesday down at Ace Adventure Resort here at the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. Let's do this.
Welcome to a special edition of the Rusty Hook Podcast, streaming live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. 1 hour of straight talk regarding tournament news, angler profiles, gear reviews, and more. Now let's get our show started by joining with John Rabbit, our host.
Hey guys, down here at the beautiful Ace Adventure Resort, but it's not beautiful. It is pouring rain down, and all these youngins here are getting wet out there on the resort here at the lake. Everybody's making their mad dash back to their cabins as they're leaving here at the resort. But as you heard, possibly you heard, we just had a nice big roll of thunder blowing through. But yeah, I'm here at the resort, and let's take a look a little bit about the resort here. If I can show you, I think I got it all set up here. Okay, yeah. Now this is the Ace Resort. This is where I'm at. This is their website at aceraft.com. You guys can go check them out. This is the page here. See if I can get it to move. It don't want to move for me. But anyway, Ace Adventure Resort. Make sure you go check it out. Anyway, as you can hear in the background, this show is all about bringing in the bacon, baby. So one of our OGs in West Virginia, been fishing since I can remember. I've been fishing back in 2014, 2015. Came over to the West Virginia Kayak Anglers and helped me get it started running, and was instrumental in bringing folks and advertising and just spreading a good word about all the kayak fishing clubs and the VK. But I was really, really happy to see this man come up with a victory, because he has been struggling with his health. And we tried to do an interview yesterday when I was talking to him. He just got out of the hospital 48 hours before the tournament. He'd been in to have his heart checked. He's been having some heart issues. But I know his heart is tickled pink now, because Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, let's bring on Johnny Carte. What do you say, brother?
Going on, man?
Hey, man, so, I tried to lay a good thick lather of kudos to you there. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about you, your fishing, how long you've been kayak fishing, and all that stuff?
I started kayak back in 2017. It come to Stonewall.
Yeah, I knew you were fishing. See, 2017, you were fishing out of was a wilderness then?
No, Coosa HD.
Coosa. Okay. I know you've every year you've changed boats. You tried to decide what you like, and it seems like maybe after this past weekend you found a kayak that really works to help you with your fishing. So tell us a little bit about what you're fishing out of this year. Man, these youngins can get loud. Sorry about that.
Yeah, party animals back here.
They are partying.
Yep. I've got the new Canoe Unlimited, run the XI3 Garmin Echo map for my electronics.
Outstanding.
It's super exciting.
So what else do you have
Love
set
the
up
open.
on? What else do you have set up on that kayak?
I did the Garmin and the XI3, and that's it. With the black back.
Okay, I lost your sound there for a second. Try that again.
I said run the Black Pack Pro on running 8 rods.
So how do you set your rods up? Are they spinning reels, bait casters? What is the majority of your rods?
The majority of them's bait cast. I usually carry 2 or 3 spinning. Just for net stuff, but or if I'm throwing a fluke, but mainly for bait cast. Throwing worms, spinner, buzz baits, frog rod.
Yeah, so you got your spinning rod set up with a lot of finesse fishing technique.
Yeah, sometimes I'll throw like a hula stick or a bang stick or something on shaky head. If I want to throw a fluke or something.
So was that what was helping you this past weekend?
No, I stuck out with the dogs because they were busting under the back. As soon as I didn't get any bites. I put that the Max Z fished it the rest. One time, and
So
I lost one about 17, 8.
Was that you say it was on your frog?
No, Cinco.
Cinco? Okay. Yeah, you're for some reason I don't know why we're catching your audio. It's just coming in pieces. It's weird.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
both on that.
yeah, hopefully the storm could be affecting this, but hopefully it'll blow through and we can get some good stuff here. So hang tight there, John. Let's run a quick little break, and then I want to come back and I want you to talk about the tournament, starting off what you did in the morning and how you progressed through the day to be successful.
Sure.
All right, guys, hang tight here. I'm going to run an angler profile, and then we'll do a quick break, and then we will come back and talk to John about what he did. So check out this profile from Chris in Massachusetts.
First started fishing when I was a little kid. My stepfather brought us down to a little local pond and caught a bunch of little sunfish, and ever since then, that's been it. Been hooked. Love it. Favorite fishery? Oh, that's an easy one. Lake Champlain. And if you've ever been there, then you know. By far the best fishery in the Northeast. My favorite, hands down. So fishing accomplishments. Won a lot of local events here in Rhode Island, Massachusetts. done fairly well in the KBF, the national trails, placed a few top 5s, few top 10s. But with that Mamba mentality, until I win, I'm not done yet. This accomplishment's not finished. We got a long way to go, and let's get it done this year. So who would I want to go out fishing with? That's an easy one. Mike Ike. Definitely Mike Ike. That would be an adventure, for sure. Definitely Mike Iaconelli, for sure, 100%. He's just won at every major level of tournament fishing, and dude, I mean, if you watched him, he's just entertaining to watch, and yeah, I'd love to fish with this guy. One day, hopefully. You hear that, Mike? One day, we have to go fishing.
All right, we're back. Getting rained on down here at the resort, as you can see. Got a good thunderstorm here. Hopefully it will let me and John communicate okay. See, we got a couple of people on watching us on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you. Bring John back on. Hey, buddy, welcome back. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, man, so run down your tournament from Saturday. From start off, the first fish, to what you did throughout the day to make changes, to coming home with that 4-fish bag that won the tournament.
We got to the lake about, I don't know, 15 after 5. Got on the water by 5:30. I decided just to go left, like headed up the creek here at Elk Fork. First set of pack left, parked right there and waited. 3 minutes before I'm sitting there watching, and fish are busting on the lily pads. So I picked up the frog when we could start and out with no success. So I kept 100 yards. I was Patty Z, black and blue, and targeting just brush piles and whatnot, going down the bank, and picked one up. I worked down a little.
About what time was that, John? Was it early in the morning, or was you still?
It was early. Yeah, it was probably 7:15, 7:20, something like that. So I moved on down and decided to go across the lake and go up the first little cove to the right and work that, and I pulled 2 more out of there. One of those was a 19-inch.
Was that on a Mag Fatty Z as well?
Yes. Everything I caught or turned in was on the Mag Fatty.
So the big fish, we're looking at that presentation that you were throwing. Right?
Yeah, I just had a Texas rig with maybe an 1/8 ounce, but it would fall slow.
Okay.
And then as soon as I caught that one, I worked back out of the creek because somebody had lost their phone. I think Jeremiah Whitlow lost his phone and was trying to retrieve it.
Oh, no.
And then Nathan Cooper was walking across the other bank, so I just pulled back out and started down the lake, or going back towards the creek channel. And it was
that is the worst feeling in kayak fishing. In losing your phone in the water. I mean, that is an awful feeling.
Yeah, with the road tethers and stuff, there's no.
Are you fixing your phone, big?
I don't know. Terry Cooper was trying to call me, so I don't know what happened to my picture.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what. I'll run a quick 30-second commercial while you work on that. Hey guys, let's watch. Let's watch. There he. Well, he's back. We won't leave. We won't go. Johnny's back. Slim Shady back again. So okay, pick up where you left after you caught a couple with the mag patties. You had at 19 inch. You still had hours to go. Do you know
Right.
where were you ranked at, or did you look at the leaderboard at that point?
I didn't look at the lead. I think I might have looked at the leaderboard one time through. The rest of the time, I didn't even submit fish or look at the leaderboard until after I got close to get off the water.
That's a good practice.
But
I hate looking at the leaderboard because that can get you down a little bit.
get in your head a little bit, but
Yeah,
I by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I already had a limit and was calling.
that's a good day.
Yeah, but we worked on down. That's just like I said, it's targeting anything that had a stump, anything wood, underneath trees, overhanging trees, underneath. Then I cut one of the guys come up to me and was looking at what I was doing. So I threw him a couple baits to try it, helped him out.
I wonder, do you know how he finished the day?
He finished in the 60s,
That's
but
15,
it's not
15
bad.
inch. Yeah. Anytime you can go home with four
Yeah,
15-inch fish, that's a good day. Heck yeah.
right. But we went on up the creek for a bit, and I was just picking fish off all the way down the bank. And then we decided, once we got so far back, we decided to come out. And then that by that time, the bike stopped for me. And that was probably about 1:30. We noticed the clouds were coming in, so I started heading back towards the ramp. That was pretty much my day.
What? For you, that was a great day.
Oh, it was a heck of a
Absolutely.
day.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
got that man cave now. You got a first place trophy in there. The new place. So,
Oh, yeah,
heck yeah, man. And it's still, I think it's only
yeah.
May. It's only May. You still got a long season to go. You might be able to back it up, bring some more hardware home.
That just depends on what the doctors tell me when they want to do surgery. So.
Yeah, yeah. So, is the health issues something you want to talk about, or you want to give people a little rundown on what you're facing?
Well, yeah, I've got a congenital heart disease or condition that I was just born with I didn't know about.
Okay.
And basically, the heart wall of my ventricle's growing, and it restricts the valves. So what they're wanting to do is go in there and shave the septum between the two ventricles to thin it back down and either repair my mitral valve or replace it.
Okay.
And then while they're in there, do a bypass on my main artery going up into my heart.
Now, is that pretty common for that type of surgery for people with your type of disease?
After looking around, it's pretty common.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of finding somebody with the experience.
Yeah, West Virginia.
I talked to a doctor.
Yeah. You may have to go to
I talked to a guy
WU.
here. That's exact. My mom works. She's a nurse in Arizona, and she was talking to a surgeon there, and he chose WVU over Cleveland Clinic even. So that's looked like where I might be going.
Well, bro, we'll definitely keep you in our thoughts and prayers. I'm always trying to send you something to keep you up and going. Definitely want you to keep your spirits up while you're mending. So, um,
I had good health weekend.
yeah, yes, you did. So, what's next on your agenda, man? What are you gonna do next?
Erie's my next agenda.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna be up there at the same time, so we might be getting some video and some photos together, catching some big fish.
Absolutely. Well, I think we're leaving out early Friday morning.
Yeah, me and Greg are. I think we're gonna go up. I think we might go up Wednesday, so we can fish Thursday. I'm not sure. Or might go up and fish a little bit Wednesday, stay the night Thursday. We've got our Airbnb for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we plan on coming back Monday. So.
Awesome, man. It's
But
going to be a good time.
yeah, I figure we'll probably get up here about 10, 11 o'clock to fish until we can check in or something. Or dinner time, try it out.
Heck yeah.
Then get upset. Or
All right, man. Hey, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and wrap up this segment, and then let you tell us a little bit more about what you got plans on the tournament scene.
all right.
Feel free kayaks. Paddle, pedal, or power. There's something for everyone. Do Bro Fishing. Manufactured and designed marine products, American-made plastics, and fishing gear. Westbrook Supply Company, Atlanta's best kayak company for all your paddling and fishing needs. Yak Gadget, American-made kayak fishing accessories and gear.
That's almost dead.
Ace Adventure Resort,
Fun.
West Virginia's #1 outdoor destination. Whitewater, ziplining, water.
All right, we're back here at Ace Adventure Resort. Thunderstorms are rolling in, rolling out. The kids, I don't know if you noticed the background now, it's a lot quieter now, but the 80 to 100 eighth graders that were over here doing their thing for their trip. They're sponsored. I think it's a science fair that's being going on down here. The resort opens up every weekend right now, and then next week after that, I believe it'll be open up every day for you guys. aceraft.com. Take a look at it. It's a great place to take your family, kids. It's Springfield Lake right out here. They got, as you can see, the stairs behind my head there. It goes up to a zip line that goes into the water and a water slide. They got a blob right there for big boys like me to jump on and send them 8-year-olds 30 feet in the air. So that's a lot of fun. But let's bring Johnny Carte back on. Johnny,
What's up?
you got your first win, Big Daddy. You can breathe a little easier. You can walk around like you got that monkey off your back. You can fish and relax and have a lot more. You can have more fun now, knowing that hey, I've got one in my resume. I can go look at my Tourney X profile and see #1, a win, and that's awesome. So tournaments coming up. What's your next tournament you're going to roll into? What you got planned from there?
At the beginning of the season, I was planning to do all 3 clubs hot and heavy all year. Then the doctors started talking about surgery and stuff, so I'm just playing it weekend by weekend.
I hear you. Yeah, you got #1 priority is take care of yourself, your health. That way you can go out and enjoy things. Yeah, I hear you, man.
That's my whole mental thought on that. Get it done now, and we'll just feel better and have fun.
I hear you. Well, any final thoughts, man? Anything you want to say to the people, the friends, the followers there on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch? That you want to give them any advice about how to stick to the game and do your thing after years and years of coming out empty? You finally can grab that trophy and host a checkup.
Man, biggest thing is just pay attention to what people tell you. There's a lot of information out there on the show, other shows. You can learn a lot just by listening to what others tell you if you pay attention.
That's funny you would say that because last week on the show I had Mark Edwards on, and apparently something that Mark Edwards said helped Jason Favor with his 10th place finish up there. He did something that he heard Mark was talking about, and that's the one thing about all these podcasts and fishing shows that we have on the Paddle and Fin Network and other places. I mean, it's all experience and information that someone might not have in their tool bag that they can throw in and say, I've never done that, and that sounds like that might be pretty good. I'm gonna check that out next time I go out, and and it can be something that people can use. So that's a good point that you brought up.
Mark's full of information.
Yeah, he is.
We was at the Stonewall Stone Cold tournament. We was just hanging out at the hotel, and he was telling me about a chicken rig, dropping it down through the treetops, and that helped me catch one of my fish at Stone Cold.
You'll have to explain that. I've never heard of it.
It's basically in the middle of the worm. You Texas rig it, but you put like a nail weight at the end of the worm so you can drop it straight down through the treetops and in the brush, and able to pull it straight back up out of it.
Nice.
It's a pretty cool setup.
Yeah, sounds like it. That sounds like something we need to research. A chicken rig.
I think I pulled a 14 or 15 inch smallie out of a tree, out of brush on Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
I told him I was using a 6 pound line, and he's like, he cringed. He said, I don't think I'd have done that.
No, I would have had at least 15 or 15 when you're talking about working in the trees, right? Minimum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago before I had this issue with my heart cath. We was at Elk Fork, and I lost a big one next to a tree. So this time I wound up upgrading a 20 pound braid instead of 10 pound.
Yeah.
20. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we're not playing this time.
No. If I get a hook in you, you're coming in the boat. ain't gonna be breaking off down there. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show and hanging out with us for about 20 minutes. Nothing but love for you, brother. And I'm glad you won that Mountain State Kayak Anglers tournament and took home some cash and some hardware.
Hey,
you deserve it.
I don't know if you noticed that certificate that was on there too.
Z-Pro?
Z-Pro. Yeah.
That's my boy.
I sent them a message because it says contact Daniel or Michael.
Yeah.
Or I contacted them, and it was worth $100 towards Z-Pro shop.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an extra bonus on top of that. So
yeah, Michael Z of Z-Pro and David Melton. He's the jack of all trades. He works at the warehouse. He's the one that was the team manager that I've replaced. And those boys work. I mean, Z-Pro is up and coming. They have a great product, and the reputation is awesome. And one thing that I really like about Z-Pro is their reputation behind customer service. I mean, they just like that certificate that you got. I mean, they are out there. They work hard for the community. So
they do, and I told them I appreciate what they're doing for the kayak community.
Yeah.
And was talking to them. And I said I'd be interested in representing the company. So he sent me an application. He said it might take a little bit, but
yeah, there's a lot going on right now. The company's growing, as you know. I mean, they got Chad Brock from Jackson Kayak. You might know him. He's
right.
Actually been brought on to start doing marketing, and then they brought me on to manage the team and do some social media stuff. So, and then that frees up David. He's like the glue. He is at the warehouse. David does everything when Michael's not around, and he's Michael's left and right hand. So he's a great guy, and I'm glad you were able to win that certificate. Coy Lehman, kudos to him for getting that all set up for Mountain State. That's awesome, and it's a good thing. Good thing.
Pro called me today because their websites had a glitch when their shirt orders.
Yeah.
So you couldn't pick the size. So they called me today while I was at work and asked me what size I wanted, and within 20 minutes the order was sent out. So
yeah, I'm telling you, man, you can't beat that guy. He's top notch. He's spot on, and you'll love that shirt.
yeah,
It's a great shirt.
I just ordered a second battery from them, so it's supposed to be here Friday.
Awesome. Well, make sure you when you post a photograph of it or anything, tag us in it and let me know so I can share it. So
Okay, we'll do.
awesome. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you jumping on the show with us. You have a great evening.
Thanks, man. Glad you too.
All right. Bye-bye. Hey, so uh, that was Jonathan Carte from Charleston, West Virginia. Won his first tournament this weekend. And he was the feature of the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Probably going to run this show a little short. Looks like I'm lagging just a little bit, but hopefully we can get caught up in a real quick time. As you can see out here, heck of a nice storm. And you know, I got my headphones on, but I can still hear that rain. It's a beautiful evening. Uh, this is the kind of good rains that we like here in West Virginia. No serious winds or anything like that. I'm sure anybody and everywhere that when you get a good soaking rain like this, you'll take it. That's what you get in spring. You got to fish these fast rising waters and swift current. So make sure, guys, at all times you are using all safety protocols. You're wearing your life vest. If you're going fishing somewhere, either fish with a friend or make sure they know what your schedule is. If you're going out at 8 a.m. and you should be home by 5, make sure your significant other or your best friend, your dad, mom, your buddy, let them know what your schedule is so if they don't hear from you, they know where to go look for you. So anyway, that's the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast tonight. If you're not doing anything a little later, I want to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to be announcing on the Feel Free podcast tonight. It's only a sneak peek that you're going to get right here at the Rusty Hook. But if you want to find out more about it, you need to pop over to the other channel. And let me get the right screen here for you and check it out. And we're going to announce more details on it in just a little bit. So yeah, that's what you're gonna hear about here in a little bit, guys. When I jump all over to the Feel Free side of the podcast world, and we bring on our marketing director, Roland Bones Jimenez, and talk a little bit all things kayak fishing and what's going on in the Feel Free universe. This is John Rapp. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. Go over to the Feel Free Fishing Team page and check me out there at about 8 p.m., about an hour from now. And if you got a Feel Free, a Free Waters, a Sea Stream, or a Johnny Boat, maybe you want to look at what information we're going to be providing you tonight. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Again, safety first, guys.
Hey, Cody, you got the team, right? Wait, whoever keys are now. Me? Like, literally no joke. Oh, you are off. Yeah, now you are. On the big one. I don't try.